Another day and another attack, this one during Friday prayers at a Shiite mosque in Saudi Arabia, where a suicide bomber killed at least 19 people. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest said Friday he could not corroborate Islamic State's claims it was responsible for the blast.
We obviously mourn the loss of life and condemn this violence. The attribution, the determination about who is responsible is something that is still under review.
The claim of responsibility for the mosque attack in Saudi Arabia and for one in Yemen comes on the heels of Islamic State's seizure of Ramadi, the capital of Iraq's Anbar province, where some 1,300 U.S. service members were killed during the Iraq War, and in neighboring Syria, the fall of the ancient city of Palmyra to IS militants. Despite the taking of territory, the White House has stood firm this week, announcing no changes in its strategy against the militant group, which is comprised of thousands of U.S.-led coalition airstrikes to back Iraqi forces on the ground.
The president has clearly ruled out the use of U.S. military personnel in a ground combat role in Iraq. And the reason for that is that we have an important lesson to learn from the previous invasion of Iraq.
Earnest on Friday said President Obama has been candid that the fight against the Islamic State will require a long-term, sustained commitment. As for the goal of degrading the militant group, the White House spokesman said despite setbacks, based on the progress seen so far, the Islamic State will sustain additional losses in the next few years. Aru Pande, VOA News, the White House.